I want to ask you a very important question. How many classes did you take about developing healthy relationships in school? If you're like 91% of people over the age of 18, you had to learn how to build relationships and attract people the hard way, on your own with help from friends that knew less than you did about the subject. For most people, the reality of having to find and keep a relationship comes as a shock. After all, you just want to be loved, right? Your education rarely let you in on the harsh reality of what it really takes to have a successful relationship with anybody, including yourself. So if you're someone who has struggled to figure out how to build a successfully compassionate, supportive, and loving relationship and are not getting the results you want on your own, I'm glad you're watching this video right now. You see, that scenario that I just painted, well, that was me a few years ago when I hit a wall with my relationship and had to make a serious adjustment to myself or lose the love of my life. Really, the only thing I had going for me was the motivation to keep my relationship alive, and hopefully you have that too. I decided to immerse myself in thousands of articles and videos online about how to create the relationship and life that I wanted, and in the past couple of years, I've co-created that relationship, and better yet, I found the secret to having great relationships with people is first to love and empower yourself. Now, I'd like to share that knowledge with you through a coaching relationship where you will learn to empower yourself and any relationships you have. In case you don't know me, my name is Carl Fidurski. I'm an empowerment and relationship coach. I've been helping people set and accomplish their goals in my local community, and I'd love for you to check out their testimonials on my website. You'll also find details about my coaching platforms and qualifications. So here's the big aha moment I had when I started to really crack the code of building healthy relationships. We all know that people want honesty and respect out of their relationships, but what most people never realize is that there is a skill that is just as, if not more, important to your relationship's long-term success and passion. Your ability to communicate what you truly want from your life and make it happen. The blunt truth of the matter is that you must, I repeat, you must learn how to become very good at empowering your own life if you're going to have successful relationships of any kind. You can't just rely on your looks, money, sacrifice, and other people's insecurities to get and keep a relationship. Well, you can, but it won't be healthy and successful. In order to have a healthy relationship with someone else, you'll need to empower yourself with good communication, a positive belief system, discipline, good strategy, personal goals, and most importantly, truly love yourself and what you're doing with your life. Honestly, there's so much that goes into building a relationship, and there's a good chance that you were never informed on the vast majority of these things until this point. Please know, it's not your fault. Unless, of course, you know about these points and are just not taking action. So, at this point, you're probably ready for a solution to this rather daunting problem that you were not taught in school. Well, let me say, I feel your pain. I've been where you are, and I know the stress of feeling like I want more out of my relationship and life, but don't know where to start. So here's what I've come up with. Make commitments to yourself and keep them no matter what. Get yourself in the habit of following through with your best intentions by writing them down and setting goals to ensure that you live the life you want to be living. Yep, that will fix your relationships, and I can prove it to you by asking this question. How are you going to keep commitments to other people if you cannot keep a commitment to yourself? My research suggests making healthy communication a top priority on that commitment list in the interest of your relationships, but you can start with something that requires a lot less learning to get into the swing of things, like setting an alarm for 30 minutes before you have to get up in the morning and making the commitment to do it, no matter what. As your coach, my job here is not to give you the solution that will work best for you, just to get you to realize that there is a solution and that you are going to have to be the one to do something about it. And by building this specific kind of discipline in your life, anything can be achieved. That's what a coach really is, accountability. Knowing that you will achieve your goal because you've chosen to invest in yourself on a mental, physical, financial, and emotional level. Coaching is an action-oriented process that leads people to create, obtain, and sustain the best possible life he or she wants. You're probably wondering what happens once you hire a coach. Well, many things happen, but the most important are you take yourself more seriously, and so do others when they see the results. You gain clarity, get focused, and take action immediately. You create momentum so it's easier to get results, and you set better goals that you might not have on your own. I've personally invested thousands of hours to learn how to empower my life and my relationship. Honestly, it's been worth every minute, as I know for a fact that through learning these skills, I have an incredible amount of happiness, fulfillment, and success in my life. And I'm here to say that I want to see the same thing happen for you. Please make the commitment to sign up for a free sample session and see the value coaching can add to your life. What do you have to gain? For more information, please visit carlfidurski.com.